here's how you may describe someone you know who has the same placements. It has to come from within.
For the stars, 'cause we're aiming high.
It has to come from within. It has to come from within.
Hello, welcome back. We are here. We are trying to describe the physical appearance of the individual based on the rising sign in the birth chart, right? So what's going on here? Well, today what we're doing is we're breaking it down using the earth signs, right? So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. That's the focus of this video. We're doing the earth signs. We're figuring out what their basic typical appearance may be based on the sign that was rising at the time of their birth. Other factors do affect this. And make sure to note that individuals can be taller if the degree of the sign rising on the cusp of the ascendant, the first house of their natal chart, was earlier rather than later. The later the degree, the shorter the individual, typically. Like we said before, and I explained the many factors that go into why you can't just describe somebody in their physical appearance based on the placement of the sun or just the moon in the natal chart. With that being said, we have to take into consideration many factors. But here is a brief description if you are Taurus rising, Virgo rising, or Capricorn. And here's how you may describe someone you know who has the same placements. So Taurus rising is about middle to short in stature, a little inclined to plumpness, square face, and a square build to their body, a short but strong neck, a super full forehead, also with a full nose and lips and cheeks. They're full everywhere. Taurus rising also has a bit of a heavy jaw, dark eyes and dark hair at times a little curly, round and prominent eyes, like a cartoon character. I'm just kidding, not like a cartoon character, but round eyes. Hands are usually plump, short, and broad. Moving on now to Virgo. Usually about average height or a little above it. The face and the forehead for Virgo is typically round, with dark eyes and a dark complexion and dark hair, moderately plump, well-formed. Virgo rising is well-formed. And finally, the last of the earth signs, Capricorn rising. About average to short in stature, at times bony and thin, with a long prominent nose, a thin neck, and a long chin. And Capricorn rising usually has dark hair or black hair, but it's not always very plentiful. And finally, they have a bit of a thin beard. So that describes the three earth signs in a basic sense. Remember, can't describe everybody based off of their rising sign. Other factors do exist. But it's fun to play around with. It's good to know in a box what you might say about somebody whose rising sign is an earth sign, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or in the other series I do, check out those, the fire signs, the air signs, and the water signs, which I'll have up later. And so check those out, share them with your friends who have those placements, and just have fun with it. Remember, you need the natal chart in front of you if you're going to make an accurate description about the individual based on all the factors involved. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and I will see you next time.